Welcome everybody to JonesTV, and welcome to Bash at the Beach. And we are live in the capacity crowd of Orlando, Florida. Our first matchup at Bash at the Beach will involve the big dog, the leader of the Roman Empire, Roman Reigns. As Roman Reigns makes his way into the arena, live in Orlando, Florida, here at Bash at the Beach, looking around at the crowd. He believes his opponent is the reason why he doesn't have a shot for the India Championship that be defended tonight, as Jinder Mahal would take on Kassius Ohno, the man that defeated Roman Reigns on Sunday Night Heat a couple episodes back. His opponent better have his head on a swivel, considering that Roman Reigns took Chris Jericho out of action back in Clash of Champions after being eliminated in the Owen Hart Classic, which cost him a shot of potentially becoming a world champion. And his opponent did cost him a shot to become the Indian champion, as Roman Reigns makes it up to the apron and gets on the top rope. The fans here in Orlando, Florida do not like this man. They do not appreciate Roman Reigns, but they do have to respect the so-called Roman Empire, as Roman Reigns is one of the most destructive forces in the WWE. And I hope his opponent is ready for him tonight. Now, who wants to walk with Elias as he's making his way down to the ring, being a fan favorite in this matchup? Elias was the man that caused Roman Reigns his shot at the India Championship, when Roman Reigns was talking mess to him in the back before his match with Kassius Ohno. Elias distracted him long enough for Kassius Ohno to pick up the victory. Now, as these two men battled it out tonight at Bash at the Beach to settle the score in that matter. Elias is a former opponent for Roman Reigns, considering that he beat Kassius Ohno back at Backlash. So these two men have fought similar opponents. One man has won, one man has lost. But it's not about that tonight. It's about these two men battling it out. They're settling the score on one another, as Roman Reigns and Elias are ready to do battle. And here we go. And Roman Reigns with an overhead belly to belly to start this match off, and throwing headshots and elbows onto Elias. Elias with a clothesline taking down Roman Reigns. Elias can Roman Reigns on his shoulders. And takes him down with a backbreaker. You hear Roman Reigns being in excruciating pain in his early matchup. Elias is on the second rope. Reigns trying to get to his feet. Elias with a double axe handle and takes him down. Roman Reigns trying to get a second win, going to the outside. Elias is taunting him in the inside of the ring. Roman Reigns, Irish whip, comes back Elias, takes him down with a Samoa drop. Roman Reigns giving Elias the boots, attacking the arm. Elias with an arm drag takedown. Now gouging the eyes of Roman Reigns. Roman with a shot to the face, shot to the gut. Headbutt by the leader of the Roman Empire. As Reigns trying to take control of the situation, of this matchup, and throws Elias into the mat. Now Elias is trying to go to the outside for a breather. Roman Reigns stomping around on the side of the turnbuckle. Trying to get a shot to Elias. Elias counters. Elias with a gorilla press. Slam, and he throws down Roman Reigns. Elias with a discus clothesline, taking down the big dog. In our first matchup here tonight at Bash at the Beach. Roman with another overhead belly to belly suplex. Now trying to go with a headlock to slow down Elias. Tonight at Bash at the Beach, we'll have the Intercontinental, the Women's, the new Television Championship, and the World Championship are for grabs tonight. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns! With a Superman punch. Taking down Elias. But Elias hits him with a jawbreaker. Elias with a shot to the gut and a knee lift to take down Roman Reigns. Try to follow with an elbow drop but missed. Elias throwing Roman Reigns down to the mat. Continuous shots to the back. Stomping out the big dog, trying to wear him down. As Roman Reigns getting the full force of the Elias experience. A shot by Roman Reigns. Back up on his feet. Another headshot. Try to go forward slam. Counter by Elias into a reverse DDT. Elias following with a backbreaker. Every time with the seat. Oh, go for the cover. One count kick out by Roman Reigns. But every time it seems like Roman Reigns gets some kind of momentum going in this matchup, Elias cuts him off. But the same can be said for Elias as well, as he's stomping out the fingers in the hand of Roman Reigns. It's been a fairly even matchup between the two so far. Elias goes in the corner. Reigns with a quick DDT. Reigns with a big DDT. He's trying to set it for Elias. Looking for the spear, and he got it. Oh no, he didn't. Elias countered the spear with a DDT. Roman Reigns is out. Elias on the top rope, and he gave him a double stomp from the top. A double stomp from the top rope. 1, 2, kick out by Roman. Roman Reigns barely getting a kick out. You can tell these works for rare here. After Elias countered the spear into a DDT. Shot in the face by Roman. Roman with a Russian leg sweep. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Elias. Elias with a kick out and a headshot by Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns picking up Elias, Setting him up. And he takes him down. Roman Reigns with the rainfall. 1, 2, 3, no! Elias kicked out of the rainfall. Roman Reigns picking up Elias. Takes him down with a power slam. Elias with a jawbreaker. Elias with a shot to the face. A shot to the back. He's setting him up for the encore. Elias hit Roman Reigns with the encore. And now we're headshots onto the big dog. Elias is trying to set up Roman Reigns for the drift away. Elias going for the cover. 1, 2, kick it out. Roman Reigns barely got his shoulder up for the 3. It's a 2-man. Oh, Superman punch again by Roman. Roman with a vicious Superman punch. And the second time in this matchup. Back suplex by Roman Reigns. At the replay for this now. As Elias hit Roman Reigns with a drift away. Only taking him down for the 2 count. You can see how close it is right here, folks. Speaking of how close it is, Elias is barely kicked out of 2. Roman Reigns trying to set up Elias again. He's looking for another spear. Roman Reigns with a spear, he got it that time. That spear connected that time. Going for the cover. That should be it. 1, 2, 3, no! Elias barely kicked out of the spear. Roman Reigns with a double X handle. Elias trying to go for a shot. Roman Reigns got him for an electric chair. Dropping Elias down to the mat. And the big dog is showing why he's one of the major forces here in WWE. The neck breaker onto the floor. As the referee's on the count of 2. Shot in the face by Roman. Reigns, back suplex to the floor. Clearly going for the neck area of Elias here. We're at a count of 4. Count of 5 here. Jawbreaker by Elias. Elias throws Roman Reigns to the steps. We're at a count of 7. Elias runs back into the ring. He comes right back out to dish out more punishment to Roman Reigns. The referee starts his count. Elias tossing Roman Reigns out to the crowd. These 2 men are battling it out everywhere here at Bash at the Beach, trading off uppercuts with each other. Roman Reigns knocks Elias back over the barricade. We're at a count of 6. Roman Reigns is back in. Elias back in at a count of 7. Elias throwing Roman Reigns to the corner. Elias getting Roman to the top. What's Elias trying to do? Elias trying to set up Roman Reigns for a top rope back suplex, and it connects. As Elias going for the cover. 1, 2, kick out by Roman. A kick out by Roman Reigns. Elias is trying to wear down Roman Reigns some more, considering all the moves they put each other through. Elias having to drift away, the encore. Roman hit him with 2 Superman punches, a spear, and the rain falls. And this match still continues as Roman hits him with a jawbreaker. Uppercut by the big dog. Close on over the top, and there goes Elias on the floor. We're at a count of 1. As Roman trying to get Elias on his feet. Roman thought better around the apron. Trying to go for a move. Throws Elias right back into the ring. A big elbow onto Elias. Roman Reigns with a snapmare takedown. Try to beat down Elias, going for the cover. 1, 2, kick out by Elias. Another kick out by Elias here. Roman Reigns with a third Superman punch. And Elias is right back up. Elias is right back up after that Superman punch. Trying to take control of the situation, but Roman cut him off at the pass. Elias trying to pick him up. Roman reverses into a reverse DDT. After that reverse DDT, the referee's trying to check on Elias to see if he's okay. Roman set up Elias again. Looking for the rain falls for the second time in this matchup. Got him on his shoulders. He takes him down with the rain falls. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Elias trying to walk as far as he goes, but he got cut down by the big dog here tonight at Bash at the Beach. These two men having a great back and forth matchup in an opening match at Bash at the Beach. Roman Reigns coming out on top, hitting Elias with 3 Superman punches, and the second rain falls took him down for the 1, the 2, the 3. As the leader of the Roman Empire is victorious here tonight. And he's calling for people to come out. What is he doing here? What is AOP doing here? They're stomping out Elias in the middle of the ring. Roman Reigns has the chair. Chair shots by Roman. Is this the Roman Empire he's talking about here? Roman Reigns and the Authors of Pain taking down Elias. Our second matchup of the evening is for the WWE Women's Championship. As the First Lady of Dirty Money makes her way down to the ring, Carmella. As JBL told us earlier via telephone that he had a meeting and he couldn't attend at Bash at the Beach, but he gets all the support of Carmella, and he believes that she will be a major player in the game and become the new women's champion here in the WWE. As Carmella is dancing around in the ring, she has to be aware of the opponent she is facing is one of, if quite possibly, the greatest female wrestler in WWE history. As the queen of WWE makes her entrance here at Bash at the Beach, Charlotte Flair, the reigning women's champion. Charlotte became the undisputed women's champion at Clash of Champions after defeating the former Raw's women's champion, Becky Lynch, as all the major belts got merged together. As Charlotte making her grand entrance here at Bash at the Beach. This matchup is 1 of 5 championship matches here tonight, with our main event being Kevin Owens going against Samoa Joe for the WWE Championship. And the crowd's giving Charlotte Flair a standing ovation here. They do love the Queen here in Orlando, Florida. And this matchup is for the WWE Women's Championship. Carmella, the First Lady of Dirty Money, a new venture that JBL has started. And he's quickly got her to have a shot at the women's title. But will Carmella be able to take down possibly one of the greatest women's champions here in WWE history, and the likes of Charlotte Flair, as Charlotte holds her belt up high? As Charlotte gives the belt to the referee. And Carmella possibly glancing at her future as women's champion. Our first championship matchup tonight at Bash at the Beach is Carmella versus Charlotte for the women's championship. And here we go. Carmella setting up for a Russian leg sweep. She takes down Charlotte Flair, going for a quick cover. One, not even a one. Not even a one count before Carmella picks her up, throws her head down to the mat. And Carmella throws her head down to the mat again. Carmella surprisingly taking control in this matchup early on. Carmella picking up Charlotte for DDT by the First Lady of Dirty Money. Carmella going to the second rope, going for a splash, and she misses. And now Charlotte Flair is trying to go to work here, tossing Carmella around the ring. And she follows it up with a knee drop to the face. Charlotte Flair trying to go for Irish whip. Comes back. Carmella, big boot to the face. A big boot square in the jaw of Carmella. Shot by Charlotte. Carmella counters. And Charlotte tosses it around the ring again. Charlotte setting up another knee to the face. Charlotte Flair going up top now. Carmella trying to get up to her feet in this championship matchup. Charlotte trying to go for her Karana, but Carmella caught her. And Carmella drops her head right into the turnbuckle. Carmella trying to stomp out the Queen, but Charlotte Flair's not having it right now. Charlotte going for the cover. One count, kick out by Carmella. Charlotte trying to work on Carmella right now with a rake to the eyes. But Carmella with a shot to the knee. Carmella with a quick reverse DDT. And it seems like every time Charlotte trying to go for a move, Carmella has a counter for her. You can tell that Carmella has scouted her very well before this matchup, being a clear underdog in the fans' eyes, as Carmella went for a running hurricanrana from the apron, and she connects it around the Charlotte Flair. And oh, a big boot by Charlotte. A big boot by Charlotte, square on the nose of Carmella. And another big boot. She just kicking it all around the floor here in Orlando, Florida. As Charlotte celebrating outside with the fans. We're at a count of 5 here. We're at a count of 6 now. As the two women still battling it out on the floor. We're at a count of 7. Charlotte throws Carmella back in, and Charlotte's back in. Charlotte on the second rope. Carmella trying to get to her feet. Charlotte with a drop kick from the second rope. And it seems to be that Charlotte Flair has upper hand in this matchup now. But Carmella hits her with a jawbreaker. Takes her down, Luther press with a headshots to follow. And now Carmella's celebrating in the ring. Charlotte Flair trying to get her to her feet. Charlotte Flair's up to her feet. Carmella trying to go for a shot, but Charlotte counters. Flair trying to take control of this matchup. Reversal by Carmella. And she takes her down with a reverse DDT. Carmella with drop kicks to the back. Another shot to the back. So far, Dirty Money's game plan has come to fruition. But you can never count Charlotte Flair out. She working on the arm of Carmella. Carmella with a quick shot to the gut. And a chop to take down the Queen, going for the cover. One count, kick out by Charlotte. Carmella's trying to stay around top of her. With boots to the back. Charlotte with an uppercut. Charlotte trying to go for a boot. But Carmella counters. And Carmella going for a one-legged Boston Crab. Trying to make Charlotte tap out, but Charlotte quickly kicks out. Charlotte showing her championship experience here in this matchup. Even though she didn't probably think that Carmella's going to be as formidable as she is. And Charlotte's going to the top. What's Charlotte going to do here? A moonsault by Charlotte Flair. A moonsault by Charlotte. Jawbreaker by Carmella. Carmella follows it up with an atomic drop. Taking down Charlotte. Every time Charlotte Flair has some momentum going, Carmella cuts her off. This has been a very well contested women's championship match. And Charlotte gives Carmella a net breaker. Now Charlotte is trying to sell Carmella. She's looking for the figure 8. She got the figure 4 locked in. And there goes the figure 8. Carmella's in the middle of the ring. She's trying to get out of the hole. Will she be able to get out of the figure 8? Will she have to tap out? Carmella's still fighting here. And Charlotte released the hold for some reason. Arm drag by Carmella. Carmella throwing Charlotte to the corner. Give her a shot. A Bronco Buster by Carmella. Carmella hitting Charlotte with a Bronco Buster. And a big boot square into the abdomen of Charlotte Flair. And the X Factor by Carmella. Carmella going for the cover. 1, 2, kick out by Charlotte. A kick out by Charlotte. And the fans come alive here in Orlando, Florida. Charlotte with a quick hurricanrana. Going for the cover. 1, 2, kick out by Carmella. Carmella kicked out of that hurricanrana. With Charlotte being the champion that she is trying to stay on top of the situation. Charlotte taking Carmella up top. What is Charlotte trying to do to here? Charlotte looking for a superplex. And a superplex from the top rope. She got it. Charlotte on the second rope. Carmella rising slowly to her feet. Charlotte with a drop kick on the second rope. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Carmella. Carmella just won't stay down in this matchup. Russian leg sweep by Charlotte. As she does her strut around the ring, just like her father, Ric Flair. Knee drop by Charlotte. As Charlotte keeps playing with the fans, instead of going any type of cover on Carmella. Now Charlotte with a big elbow to the head of the First Lady of Dirty Money. And Carmella returns the favor with a flatliner and turns that to the submission hold. Carmella's trying to make Charlotte tap out, but Charlotte powers out of the hold. Charlotte takes down Carmella. Charlotte for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Carmella. How many times can you say kick out by Carmella in this matchup? Charlotte's going for a German. Carmella counters. Carmella takes down Charlotte. She goes for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Charlotte. Both women so far in this matchup has kicked out everything. The other dished out. Charlotte taking down Carmella. Charlotte headed up top. Charlotte for the moonsault and connects. Charlotte with a second moonsault in the matchup. But Charlotte should be going for the pin here. But she's trying to inflict more damage on the Carmella. She does with that suplex. Now for the cover. 1, 2. No, kick out. Another kick out by Carmella. How much more can Carmella take in this women's championship matchup? Charlotte with a kick to the gut. Natural selection. Natural selection by Charlotte. It should be over. That's it. 1, 2, 3, no! Carmella still kicks out. Charlotte clearly frustrated the referee, thinking it should have been a faster count. The fans here in Orlando, Florida get angry, but somehow Carmella is kicking out of everything that Charlotte's giving her. Carmella with a super kick. A super kick out of nowhere by Carmella. 1, 2, 3. And Carmella is your new WWE Women's Champion. When it looked like Charlotte Flair in full control of this matchup, Carmella just kept kicking out everything she gave her until Carmella hit her with a super kick, seemingly out of nowhere, to take down the Queen for the 1, the 2, the 3. And the First Lady of Dirty Money is now your new WWE Women's Champion. Our next match of the evening will involve Cesaro, the man that lost his opportunity to be in the TV Battle Royal after losing to Noam Dar on Sunday Night Heat. But after that matchup, in the back in the locker room. He was challenged by Lana to take on Rusev tonight at Bash at the Beach. Cesaro has a chance to make up that loss and come out here with a win here tonight in Orlando, Florida. Cesaro finally making his way into the ring, being a crowd favorite here in Orlando. I was talking to Cesaro earlier today. He says he has no idea why Lana would give him a challenge to take on Rusev tonight here at Bash at the Beach. But Cesaro's always ready for a fight. He's definitely gonna give a fight tonight against the Bulgarian Brute.
And now, America, I ask you to stand up and put your hand on your heart and welcome the one and only true American hero. He is my husband, which means he is the only man that can have me. Welcome the Bulgarian Brute, Rusev!
As Rusev makes his way into the arena here at Bash at the Beach, being introduced by his wife Lana, who is the person that challenged Cesaro to this matchup. Nobody knows exactly why Rusev did that. Maybe Rusev just looking for a fight here tonight. Well, he'll damn sure get it with the likes of Cesaro here at Bash at the Beach. You can tell on Rusev's face that he is determined, he is focused, he is ready to try to take out Cesaro here tonight. As Cesaro is on for the outside, looking at his opponent Rusev. Cesaro looking ready. Rusev looking ready. And here we go. Rusev with a quick kick to the jaw on Cesaro. And now stomping out the man on his legs and on his knees. A shot to the face, followed by chops, and follow that up with a backbreaker. Rusev's in full control in this matchup here. Rusev a monster kick. A monster kick to the back of the head. It seems to me that Rusev is dominating Cesaro here. Cesaro going for an Irish whip. Come back around. Rusev picks up Cesaro. Takes him down to the mat. There's one outside cheering on. Cesaro with a jawbreaker trying to come back. Cesaro with an overhead belly to belly. You hear the crowd start getting behind him. Cesaro with a snapmare takedown. Trying to rip the arm of Rusev. Rusev's back up with a shot. Rusev takes down Cesaro with a big slam. Rusev is tossing Cesaro like a rag doll in this matchup. Rusev picking up again. Follow away slam by the big man. Now Rusev with a shot to the back. Setting up Cesaro for the accolade. Cesaro quickly taps out. Cesaro quickly tapped out to the accolade. Rusev finally lets go of the hold. In one of the most dominating matches I've ever seen here in the WWE. Rusev just destroys Cesaro. Hitting it with a monster kick. Following up with an accolade to make Cesaro automatically tap out. And Rusev comes out the victor of this matchup after finally letting go of the accolade. I guess here tonight at Bash at the Beach, he wanted to prove a point and making a name for himself here in the WWE. And he definitely did that tonight against Cesaro. As 6 of the 8 competitors are around ringside. We have to wait for the final 2 before this TV Battle Royal kicks off. As the glorious one, Bobby Roode, makes his grand entrance into Bash at the Beach. He did not have to go through a qualifying matchup to make it to the TV Battle Royal. As he struts his way down to the ring, he hopes to become the first ever television champion here, as well as the rest of the competitors in this matchup does. Bobby Roode was in the Owen Hart Classic, but fell short to Finn Balor. But now he has another chance for gold here tonight at Bash at the Beach. The other competitors of this matchup, waiting on the outside, but it's Roderick Strong, Noam Jose, Neville, Noam Dar, Dillinger, as Bobby Roode is basking in all the glory here at Bash at the Beach. But we had true glory here, being the first ever television champion. We'll have to wait and see on that. But first, Bobby Roode had to make through this TV Battle Royal and make it through possibly the fan favorite of this Battle Royal. As the underdog and from the underground, Sami Zayn makes his way down to the ring as our final competitor in the TV Battle Royal. One of these 8 men will take on Hideo Itami immediately after the match for the chance at the television title. You can see the crowd loves Sami Zayn here in Orlando, Florida, as we are live at Bash at the Beach. At the end of this matchup, we'll determine our first ever WWE Television Champion. The last time we saw Sami Zayn, he had a hard-fought matchup with the champion Samoa Joe before losing as the Battle Royal starts off. See Noam trying to take out Neville already. Roger Strong's already on the top rope, but he stays in. You got Dolph Ziggler fighting out with Dillinger. Bobby Roode's telling anybody to come get him on the second rope. Hitting Sami Zayn with a blockbuster. This Bobby Roode. Roger Strong knocking out No Way Jose. Being Hideo Itami's final cruiserweight title opponent. Back at Backlash before falling short. Dillinger and Roger Strong roll to the apron of the ring. A Ziggler clothesline taking out No Way Jose. Clothesline to Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode goes to the top but stays in. Bobby Roode still in this matchup, as long as everybody else so far. As Dillinger takes down Dolph Ziggler with Luthez pressing some headshots. Roger Strong with the DDT. Neville and Noam is battling it out. Neville's trying to take Noam out. Neville trying to get Noam to the top, but Noam gets out of it. As all 8 men are still in this matchup. Now Ziggler trying to get No Way Jose out. Roger Strong takes down Dillinger with a clothesline. No Way Jose is trying to hang on, but No Way Jose rolls back in. Reverse DDT by Dillinger around to Roger Strong. Bobby Roode almost fell out, but he stays in. Net breaker on No Way Jose by Dolph Ziggler. Dillinger trying to get Roger Strong out of there. DDT onto Neville by Ziggler. As Bobby Roode and Sami Zayn's fighting it out amongst themselves. Clothesline, and out goes No Way Jose. No Way Jose is eliminated by Dolph Ziggler. A first elimination in this matchup. And Dolph Ziggler feels very proud of himself, propping himself up on the top rope. Zayn tries to go for a springboard but misses. Ziggler goes for a drop kick and connects on the Bobby Roode. Noam trying to carry Neville to the outside. Roger Strong trying to take out Dillinger, and he does! Dillinger is gone at the clothesline over the top rope by Roger Strong. And we're down to 6 men in this matchup. As Ziggler's trying to get Sami Zayn out of there. Neville with a suplex, taking down Noam Bobby Roode and Neville trying to take out Roger Strong. And Roger Strong's out of there. Bobby Roode and Neville took out Roger Strong. We're down to 5 men now. These competitors are now jumping like flies in this matchup. Neville trying to take Roode out. Sami just hanging on by the apron. Ziggler trying to take out Noam but Noam stays on. Famous sir. A famous sir by Dolph Ziggler. Neville with a counter on the instant Gary. Around to Bobby Roode. Neville with some chops. Trying to take out Sami Zayn with Sami Zayn counter. There's Noam and Ziggler still bagging it out. Bobby Roode trying to get to his feet. Sami Zayn with a spur suplex, taking Neville out of there. We're down to 4 men. It's Sami Zayn, Bobby Roode, Dolph Ziggler, and Noam Dar. One of these 4 men will be taking on Hideo Itami immediately after this matchup to see who will be the TV champion. Noam Dar takes out Dolph Ziggler. And now Noam Dar and Bobby Roode are trying to take out Sami Zayn. Can Sami Zayn hang on? Sami Zayn with a shot to Noam Dar and Bobby Roode to stay in this matchup. So now it's Bobby Roode, Noam Dar, and Sami Zayn. One of these 3 men will be advancing in this matchup. Bobby Roode with a headshot to the back of the head of Noam Dar. Bobby Roode's the only one standing tall right now, stomping out Noam Dar. While Sami Zayn trying to catch his breath. Bobby Roode takes him down with a cutter. Roode is in full control in this matchup right now. Bobby Roode hitting Noam Dar to the turnbuckle. Trying to get Noam Dar out of there. Sami Zayn's back up to his feet finally. Watching these 2 men battling it out. Bobby Roode gets rid of Noam Dar. So now it's just Bobby Roode and Sami Zayn. The 2 favorites. Spine buster by Bobby Roode. A spine buster by Bobby Roode. One of these 2 men. We're facing Hideo Itami. Bobby Roode, like I said, is in full control in this matchup, it seems. Trying to take out Sami Zayn. Working on the neck of Zayn right now. Bobby Roode a kick to the gut. Going for a net breaker and it connects. The Glorious One is 1 step closer, potentially, to the television title. He can get rid of Sami Zayn. He's picking up Sami Zayn right now. Has him on his shoulders. Goes on the top and Bobby Roode wins. Bobby Roode going to face off against Hideo Itami for the television title. Bobby Roode hitting Sami Zayn with a spine buster and throwing him over the top to advance to the title match for the television championship. The Glorious One, as of right now, is victorious. But will he be victorious against Hideo Itami? As your last ever Cruiserweight champion, Hideo Itami makes his way into the arena. He has a shot to become the first ever WWE television champion. Here tonight at Bash at the Beach, live in Orlando, Florida. Triple H decided that the Cruiserweight division was no longer needed. But to be fair to Hideo Itami, he gave him an opportunity to become the television champion by automatically being in the title match while everybody else had to qualify. Hideo Itami clearly has the advantage against Bobby Roode, not having to compete yet tonight. Like Bobby Roode just went through an 8-man battle royal about a good 3 minutes ago. This matchup right here is for the WWE World Television Championship. A brand new title in WWE. It'll be between Bobby Roode versus Hideo Itami. And here we go. Both men tie up. And both men alternating wrist locks here. Hideo Itami winning the battle of that exchange. Taking down Bobby Roode. Hideo Itami hitting Bobby Roode with a Hurricane Rana. Like I said, the Itami has the advantage in this matchup, being the fresher man of the two. But Bobby Roode tried to hit Itami with something, but both men keep countering each other's holds. With Itami coming out on top there with a net breaker. Itami Irish with the Roode. Roode comes back. Itami hit him with a high knee. Lift right into the gut of Bobby Roode. And there are those educated feet and those slaps and chops by Hideo Itami. Bobby Roode on the second rope. Elbow drop. Run to Hideo Itami. Following up with a double axe handle. Roode's best bet in this matchup will be to end it as fast as possible, considering he just got out of that battle royal. Hideo Itami looking over that Bobby Roode. Hitting Bobby Roode another Hurricane Rana. The former Cruiserweight champion is in complete control in this matchup so far. Taking down the glorious one into the mat. One of our 5 championship matchups here tonight. We have a new women's champion already. Bobby Roode takes down Hideo Itami. And Bobby Roode trying to follow it up with a suplex, and it connects. Like I was saying, this is one of our 5 championship matchups. We already have one champion in Carmella defeating Charolette for the women's championship. We still have the Intercontinental, the India, and the World Championship up for grabs that are on one count kick out by Hideo. But as of right now, this matchup is for the TV title between Hideo Itami and Bobby Roode. As Roode begins to work on the shoulder with Itami. Try to slow this match down. If you try to catch up to Hideo's pace, it'd be close to a guarantee that Bobby Roode will lose. Hideo trying to go for Hurricane Rana, but Bobby Roode reverses it, taking down Itami. Bobby Roode's telling Itami to get up to his feet. And Roode smacks Itami up to the outside. Elbow drop by Roode to the floor. We got a count of 1 now. The 2 men are battling out on the outside. And Hideo with a quick leg strike. Right into Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode a shot to the gut. We're at a count of 4. Roode taking down Tommy on the outside on a count of 5. Referee's counting at a count of 6. Hideo throws a Roode in. Hideo's back in. And the 2 men continue battling inside the ring. Hideo taking advantage of Bobby Roode. Work on the arm. Trying to pick up the glorious one. Snap there, takedown. Bobby Roode with a shot to the face. Bobby Roode trying to take down Hideo. Hideo counters with an arm drag. And Hideo with a dragon screw. Run to Bobby Roode's leg. You can tell the fatigue is starting to set in to Bobby Roode. And Hideo's clearly the more fresh and faster of the two. As the time he takes Bobby Roode to the top rope. Bobby Roode counters with a shot. Bobby Roode at the top, hit him with a blockbuster. Bobby with a cover. 1 count kick out by Itami. Itami with a quick kick out from the blockbuster. As Bobby Roode continues to work on Hideo. Bobby Roode going for the cover. Trying to use the ropes. One count. Kick out by Itami again. You can see the frustration in Bobby Roode. After Itami kicked out. He'll try to cheat. Oh! Knees to the back of Roode. And Itami got some gas going in this matchup. As the crowd chants for Itami. Itami with a drop kick into the corner of Bobby Roode. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Bobby Roode. Kick out at the very last second, but a glorious one. Hideo Itami kicking Bobby Roode's face with those shots. And the fans keep cheering on Itami. Itami got him on his shoulders. GTS. GTS by Itami. 1, 2. Kick out by Roode. Roode just kicked out of GTS after everything he's been through tonight. After going through 7 other men in that battle royal. And now taking on Itami. Bobby Roode is still hanging around. Itami tried going for a counter. Roode counters. Suplex by Roode. Bobby Roode. Fisherman suplex. Right in the middle of that ring on Hideo. Following it up with an elbow drop. Hideo back onto his feet. Hideo trying to pick up Bobby Roode to the top once again. Hideo looking for a high-risk move here. It could be a high reward. Taking him down from a top rope sidewalk slam. Going for the cover by Hideo. 1, 2. Kick out by Bobby. Bobby Roode with another kick out. Hideo with a shot to the back. Hideo with an elbow drop from the second rope. He's trying to get the fans behind him here. A double stomp by Itami. The Bobby Roode's back on his feet. And the dragon screw onto Itami. Bobby Roode dragging Hideo across the ring. Hit him with a snapmare. Hideo hit him in the gut. Itami's back on his feet. Itami spins around. DDT takes him down. Another snapmare by Itami. Work on the arm of Roode. This could be what Bobby Roode wants. Tell Itami go at a slower pace. But that's what's happening here. Shot in the gut by Bobby Roode. Roode with a shot right there. Going for the glorious DDT. Setting up Itami for the glorious DDT. Itami counters. Itami counters the glorious DDT. Itami setting up for the GTS once again. And Itami connects for the second time in this matchup. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Bobby Roode. Another kick out by Bobby Roode. Let's look at the replay. Hideo hit him with a GTS square in the button, but somehow Bobby Roode kicked out. And both men headed up top again. Hideo with a top rope hurricanrana. Will that be enough to take out Bobby Roode? Hideo goes to the outside. Trying to set him up. Wait a minute. Oh! This is JBL. Clothesline from hell. A clothesline from hell from JBL. What is he doing here? Throwing Itami back into the ring. Bobby Roode's back on his feet. Rude is setting him up. Glorious DDT. He connects it that time. Bobby Roode hits the glorious DDT. Down for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Bobby Roode is your first ever television champion with the help of JBL. JBL just knocked Hideo's head off with a clothesline from hell, followed up by the glorious DDT to take out Hideo Itami. Is Bobby Roode a new client of Dirty Money? I see JBL cheering him on. And the glorious one, Bobby Roode, is your first ever television champion. This matchup is for the India Championship as the knockout artist, Kassius Ohno, makes his way down to the ring. He earned the opportunity to take on Jinder Mahal tonight by defeating Roman Reigns at Sunday Night Heat. But would it be a knockout tonight and have Ohno become the new India champion? We'll find out very shortly here tonight at Bash at the Beach, live in Orlando, Florida. As you can see, the Kassius Ohno is clearly the crowd favorite in this matchup, wearing their Orlando Magic gear out to the ring. But the knockout artist better remain focused and aware of his opponent. As the modern day Maharaja makes his way to the ring, the WWE India champion, Jinder Mahal. He had a tune-up match, per se, on Sunday Night Heat against Grand Metalik. We took him out in very short fashion. Right after the matchup, Kassius Ohno came out and beat down Jinder Mahal, taking him out on the outside, letting Jinder Mahal know that he is on notice for that India Championship. With Jinder Mahal holding his belt up high as the reigning India champion, the man that changed the United States Championship to the India Championship after defeating Mark Henry at Clash of Champions. This matchup right here is for the India Championship. Between Kassius Ohno, the knockout artist of the WWE, the man that earned an opportunity for this title shot at Sunday Night Heat, defeating Roman Reigns. Will be taking on the champion Jinder Mahal, who has ruled that belt with an iron fist so far in the WWE. Taking on all comers who wants to change that belt back to the United States Championship, as Jinder holds the India Championship up high. Will Jinder Mahal be able to retain that title? Or will a knockout artist make a perfect masterpiece tonight and win the India Championship. It's Kassius Ohno against Jinder Mahal. And here we go. Jinder Mahal starts out quick with a takedown on the Kassius Ohno. Jinder picking up Ohno with a quick suplex. Taking down the knockout artist. The Monday Maharaja is trying to take full control of this matchup early. With 10 headshots to the turnbuckle by Jinder Mahal. The Kassius Ohno to do something quick. This match is going to be over sooner than he thought. Kassius Ohno with a headshot. Ohno picking up Jinder and taking him down with a running powerbomb. One count kick out by Jinder Mahal. And Kassius Ohno trying to end the match early with that running powerbomb. Kassius Ohno seemed to be in the middle of a heated rivalry between Roman Reigns and Elias. What happened earlier to Elias tonight clearly looks like it's far from over. It's Kassius Ohno, Irish whips. Jinder comes back around, hit him with a big boot. Right into the jaw of Jinder Mahal. Slingshot, senton missed by Kassius Ohno. Kassius Ohno on the outside trying to get a little breather in. Jinder Mahal caught him coming back in. Dropping him onto his knee. An elbow drop by the modern day Maharaja. And your current India champion. Jinder with another knee drop to the face. On the Kassius Ohno. One count kick out by Ohno. As Jinder keeps stomping and now choking out Kassius Ohno. And continues to choke out Ohno in the middle of that ring. Irish whip by Jinder. And he knocks Kassius Ohno to the outside. As the two men start battling it out on the floor here at Bash at the Beach for the India Championship. We're at a count of 2. As Jinder Mahal does an arm breaker on the Kassius Ohno. And Kassius Ohno returns the favor with reverse DDT. The referee's at a count of 4. As Kassius Ohno is taunting a little bit in the face of Jinder Mahal before dropping an elbow drop. And now giving Mahal the boots. We're at a count of 7. Kassius Ohno looking for a pile driver into the floor. A pile driver to the floor. We're at a count of 8. Throwing Jinder Mahal in the post. We're at a count of 9. Jinder's back in. Kassius back in before the count of 10. And a snapmare takedown by Kassius Ohno as we return back into the ring. If Kassius Ohno didn't make it in the count of 10, or Jinder for that matter, Jinder would have still been the India champion, but the battle rages on at Bash at the Beach here. As Jinder Mahal trying to power out the hold that Kassius Ohno has, and he does. Kassius Ohno picking up Jinder Mahal, drops his neck right into the ropes, going for the cover. One count kick out by Jinder Mahal. You cannot keep Jinder Mahal down from the looks of it. Jinder with a shot to the gut. Jinder spinning around. Neck breaker takes down Kassius Ohno. Jinder Mahal that catches by the throat and takes him down with a choke slam powerbomb. The end could be near for the knockout artist here. Let's go back to the replay to see that mean choke slam powerbomb that Jinder Mahal did to Kassius Ohno. And Jinder Mahal got the figure 4 locked in on the Kassius Ohno. Is Ohno going to be able to survive this? Ohno with a headshot, making Jinder release the hold. Kassius Ohno throwing Jinder to the corner. Ohno trying to take Jinder up top. Ohno looking for an opening here. Anyway, to get this match to go in his favor. Going for a superplex in the top. And he connects it. That could be what Ohno's looking for. Going for the cover. One count. Kick out by Jinder Mahal. Ohno with a big elbow to the side of Jinder's face. Attacking the knee of the modern day Maharaja. And now it seems like Jinder's reeling here to try to keep a hold on that title. And Jinder throws Kassius Ohno to the outside as the roar rages on in the floor. Jinder Mahal taking full control and knocking Kassius Ohno to the floor. But Kassius Ohno trying to come back now. Kassius Ohno trying to set up Jinder for powerbomb. Run to the floor. We're at a count of 5 here. As Ohno keeps attacking Jinder's knee. Now we're at count of 6. Kassius Ohno knows the only way he can win this matchup is by pinfall or submission. And speaking of Ohno, he's setting up Jinder. Looking for that big boot. Jinder dodges it. Jinder with a flatliner. Jinder dodged the big boot by Ohno. Jinder with a shot to the gut. Setting up Ohno. Got locked in for the Colossus. The Colossus by Jinder. 1, 2, 3. No! No 3. 2 3 quarters. 2 3 quarters. And Kassius Ohno kicked out. The knockout artist somehow survived the Colossus. Snapmare takedown by Jinder. And now Jinder's on the outside taking a breather. But Kassius Ohno stunned in the ring. But Jinder's back in to work on the knockout artist. Jinder working the shoulder of Ohno. The modern day Maharaja is trying everything he can to keep a hold of that India title. Now trying to lock in the camera clutch. Dead center in the ring. And Kassius Ohno trying to make it submit. Ohno's trying to hang on. But Jinder released the hold. Jinder setting up Ohno. Takes him down with a dump on the hook. Suplex. Got him for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Ohno. A kick out by Kassius Ohno. And Jinder can't believe it. Ohno trying to get to his feet. Jinder with a shot to the gut. Looking for another Colossus. He connects with the second Colossus in his match. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Jinder Mahal retains the India Championship. Hitting Kassius Ohno with a choke powerbomb. I thought he had him after that first Colossus, considering how close the count was. But Ohno somehow got his arm up, right for the count of 3. But Jinder hit him with a second Colossus, and that took him down for the 1, the 2, the 3. And the reign of the modern day Maharaja continues in the WWE. Our next matchup is for the Intercontinental Championship, as the CEO of Titus Worldwide, Titus O'Neil, makes his way down to the ring with his client, Apollo Crews. Titus O'Neil has a big opportunity tonight to become the Intercontinental Champion after Apollo Crews fell short to the Miz on Sunday Night Heat, when the Miz makes sure that Apollo will get counted out so he can get the easy victory. When that happened, that brought Titus O'Neil into the ring and taking down the Miz, which is why he had this matchup here tonight for the Intercontinental Championship. The Titus O'Neil is waiting in the ring for the A-lister to make his appearance at Bash at the Beach. As the Miz makes his way into the arena here at Bash at the Beach to defend the Intercontinental Championship against Titus O'Neil. Earlier tonight, he's trying to talk to Apollo Crews. We don't know what that's about, but Apollo Crews shook him off as the Miz arrogantly makes his way down to the ring. He is one of the most decorated Intercontinental Champions in the history of the WWE. But the Miz better be ready for Titus O'Neil, considering he got the upper hand on him on Sunday Night Heat. He can do it here again at Bash at the Beach. This matchup is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. It's Titus O'Neil, the CEO of Titus Worldwide, looks for a great opportunity here to become a champion of WWE and to expand the brand of Titus Worldwide. But he has to go through the Miz, who defeated his client Apollo Crews on Sunday Night Heat. As the Miz looks onto the crowd here in Orlando, Florida in disgust. But he's always ready to defend the Intercontinental Championship that he holds so dear to him. The Miz giving the Intercontinental Championship to the referee. And Titus O'Neil wants that title. Wants to show that his brand is serious. Wants to show that Titus Worldwide can be a major player in the wrestling industry. This will be a tremendous first step with the win here tonight at Bash at the Beach. And Titus O'Neil picks up the Miz and takes him down for a slam. Titus with shots to the back onto the A-lister. The CEO of Titus Worldwide is in firm control in this matchup in the early goings. setting up The Miz and taking him down with a Samoan drop. There's a client, Apollo, looking on with the Titus Worldwide shirt, clearly supporting his boss here. And a clothesline by The Miz. And the first thing The Miz do, he has upper hand in the match, is to taunt the opponent instead of taking advantage of him. The Miz. Dragging the Titus O'Neil to the corner for 10 headshots into the turnbuckle. But Titus O'Neil is cooking back on his feet with a big boot, taking down The Miz. As Titus O'Neil showing his prowess in the matchup. Titus showing his amazing strength, picking up The Miz on his shoulders and dropping him into the turnbuckle. It has been all Titus Worldwide since the bell rang in this matchup, pretty much. The Miz better counter some moves very soon, or he'll no longer be champion in WWE. Titus O'Neil with a big boot to the sternum of The Miz. Titus O'Neil work on the knee. O'Neil try to do something to The Miz, but The Miz counters. The Miz picks up Titus. Snap near takedown by The Miz. Now he begins to work on the jaw area of Titus O'Neil. You can see Apollo Crews on the outside looking concerned. Jawbreaker by Titus O'Neil to get out of the hold. And a big shot right to the face of The Miz. And Titus O'Neil throws The Miz into the mat. Titus O'Neil slowing this match down, trying to wear down The Miz. Working on the body and the shoulder area right now. Titus with it. Irish it to the corner. Runs into the referee. The Miz is signaling. Wait a minute! Apollo Crews does the chair in. Gives to The Miz. Chair shot by The Miz. Apollo Crews on the outside looking in. The Miz going for the cover. The referee's already up. One count kick out by Titus. What did Apollo Crews just do? I'm not even sure Titus don't even know what's hit him. Apollo Crews is out there helping The Miz. As The Miz is a powerbomb around Titus O'Neil. That whole sequence has changed the match around. And it seems to be that Apollo Crews turned his back on the Titus Worldwide brand as The Miz continues to work on Titus O'Neil. But Titus O'Neil trying to get to his feet. A shot to the gut. Titus O'Neil got him up for a slam. Reversal by The Miz. Back suplex and The Miz got him down. Titus O'Neil trying to come back with some type of maneuver. But he might be too much out of it from that chair shot. That was assisted by Apollo Crews. As The Miz waiting for Titus O'Neil to get up. Setting him up. Skull crushing finale. It's pretty much epidemic at this point. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And The Miz retains the Intercontinental Championship with the help of Apollo Crews. After Apollo Crews threw that chair in, and The Miz smacked Titus O'Neil with it, that was truly the beginning of the end of Titus Worldwide as we know it. And Titus O'Neil went down for the count of the 1, 2, 3. Look at The Miz being proud of himself. And Apollo Crews pointing at The Miz. Let everybody know that he's still the Intercontinental Champion. The last match of the evening is for the WWE Championship. Kevin Owens have been waiting for this moment for months. Ever since he won the All Heart Classic to become the #1 contender for the WWE Championship before somebody attacked him with a chair and took him out of action for a month, making him miss his opportunity at Backlash. But his opportunity is here and now at Bash at the Beach, live in Orlando, Florida. As Kevin Owens pacing back and forth in the ring, being as anxious as he's ever been for the shot for the WWE Championship. But he's going to have to try to take down the Destroyer. Samoa Joe, your WWE World Heavyweight Champion, as the prize fighter making his way down to the ring after unifying the WWE Championship and the Universal Championship. The Classic Champions taking out Braun Strowman, who was having his problems as of late with Bray Wyatt. But nonetheless, Samoa Joe successfully defended the title against Seth Rollins in a great matchup at Backlash. He's ready to defend the title again at Bash at the Beach against the #1 contender, Kevin Owens. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of Bash at the Beach for the World Heavyweight Championship. As Kevin Owens been waiting for his time, been waiting for his moment since winning the All Heart Classic, defeating Finn Balor in the finals to get this opportunity. But here to go against the Destroyer, the prize fighter, Samoa Joe, who is your current WWE World Heavyweight Champion, who has taken down the likes of Braun Strowman and Seth Rollins to get here to hold on to that title. This should be no short of a hitting matchup, considering these two men, as the ref shows Kevin Owens potentially his destiny here in WWE, the World Heavyweight Championship. It is Kevin Owens, it is Samoa Joe, it is our main event of Bash at the Beach, and here we go. Samoa Joe tying up with Kevin Owens, so Kevin Owens getting the advantage, working on the arm of the prize fighter. Samoa Joe getting out of the hog. Samoa Joe hitting Kevin Owens with a mean back suplex. And Kevin Owens right back up with a shoulder block, taking down Samoa Joe. These two men are two big heavy hitters here in WWE. You won't see a ton of finesse in this matchup as Samoa Joe knocks Kevin Owens to the outside. You should be seeing mostly power moves, but both men do have more agility than you think they do from the exterior. As Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe battling on the outside. We're at a count of 3. Kevin Owens throws Samoa Joe to the side of the barricade. Now picking up Joe and dropping him on the barricade now. The two men continue to fight on the outside for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Kevin Owens being smart about it. Throwing Samoa Joe back into the ring. He has to win either by pinfall or submission. Samoa Joe trying to get him on his feet. Kevin Owens, blockbuster from the second rope. Kevin Owens was supposed to have this matchup on Backlash, but was unable to compete because of the concussion he has. As Kevin Owens got the one-legged Boston Crab locked in, Samoa Joe quickly powers out of it. The Destroyer, Samoa Joe, been taking out anybody that came before him. Starting off with Braun Strowman. It can be argued that Braun Strowman should be the champion if it wasn't for Bray Wyatt interfering. It's the two men battling on the outside again. We're at a count of 2. We're at a count of 3 as Samoa Joe taking control of this matchup before Kevin Owens hit him with a counter. We're at a count of 5. We're at a count of 7. Samoa Joe throws Kevin Owens back into the ring. We're at a count of 8. And finally Samoa Joe joins him. But Kevin Owens meets him with a shot to the face. And another shot. Samoa Joe returned the favor with shots and chops. Samoa Joe throwing Owens to the turnbuckle. Samoa Joe taking him up top. What is Samoa Joe gonna do? Samoa Joe's on top. Kevin Owens trying to fight out of it. Kevin Owens pushes Samoa Joe off the top. Kevin Owens with a frog splash. Right onto Samoa Joe. And now Samoa Joe's reeling here. As Kevin Owens putting a hold on Samoa Joe up on the back. And Samoa Joe quickly kicks out of it. But Kevin Owens setting up Samoa Joe, taking him down for the cover. 1, 2, kick out by Samoa Joe. A kick out by Samoa Joe. It's in the replay here. But only a 2 count before Samoa Joe kicked out. And the cannonball by KO. Kevin Owens is taking advantage of that high risk move that Samoa Joe's trying to do. But Samoa Joe's back up with a Death Valley driver, going for the cover. 1, 2, kick out by Owens. A kick out by Kevin Owens. Samoa Joe with the enziguri to the back of the head. He just came back from a concussion. I don't know how much Kevin Owens can take, considering the headshots that Samoa Joe's trying to give him. Samoa Joe work on the leg of Owens. The referee's checking on him to see if he's going to tap out or not. But Kevin Owens kicks out of it. Kevin Owens is up already. Kick to the gut. Goes Samoa Joe. Pop-up powerbomb by Owens. Pop-up powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. Just like that, Kevin Owens is your new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. It seemed like Samoa Joe had the advantage. And it seemingly out of nowhere, Kevin Owens hit him with the pop-up powerbomb to finally take down the Destroyer. To finally knock out the prize fighter for the 1, the 2, the 3. And Kevin Owens is your new world champion. Kevin Owens. Oh my God. Kevin Owens got hit with a chair shot. Right into the back. And another chair shot. Oh, and a chair shot right into the chest area. Near the head of Kevin Owens. Who is this guy? Going towards the top rope. Hitting Kevin Owens with a coup de grace. Is that who I think that is? Kevin Owens is out. Who is this man? Who just took out Kevin Owens?